What's up, TW fans? We're back here, ICAST Day 2, Orlando, Florida, 2024 ICAST Tackle Warehouse. First look with our friend Cody Meyer at the owner booth, talking about something we're both pretty excited about, I would say.
Yeah.
This is the owner multi-offset hook. And to be honest, I don't have much time with it, but Cody does. He knows all about it. He's going to dive right into all the nitty-gritty details.
Yeah, so the multi-offset hook, for starters, the guy who designed this hook in Japan designed the Nico rig and the drop shot. So right off the bat, you know this thing's going to be killer. But the multi-offset hook, it's going to be from a 1/0 to a 6/0. Couple key features, it's going to have a straight eye. So why is that important? When you rig your bait on a conventional hook, the way you have your knot, depending on your knot as well, when you pull it through the water, it's not going to track straight. So it's always going to track straight with that straight eye on there. You're going to have a longer neck, so it's going to hold the bait a lot better. You know, that's a big deal for some of these soft plastics, longer neck, and it's going to be a shorter shank and still the same gap of the hook. And why that shorter shank is important, when you rig up your favorite soft plastic bait, you're going to have a lot more action out of the tail. So the longer the shank goes down the bait, the less the action, not as many bites. That's a big deal. It's got a very small barb and a long point. It's silky gray. You can feel this thing is razor sharp. And again, same guy designed this in Japan, the drop shot and the Nico rig. You know this is good. This is just an awesome hook. Again, from 1/0 all the way to 6/0.
Absolutely. That's the owner multi-offset hook. Like you said, sizes 1/0 through 6/0, available at Tackle Warehouse right now for pre-order. Head on over, check it out, pick up some of these awesome, awesome hooks. Up next at the owner booth, we're going to be talking about something that's not a new bait, but it is a perfect time at ICAST 2024 to kind of go back over maybe an overlooked product, maybe not something that everyone's throwing, but they definitely should be. It's the owner Ultrahead in the stick bait series.
Yeah, you know, this has been one of my favorites the last several years, especially this time of the year in the summertime. Fish get on ledges. It's going to come in a variety of sizes, but what is cool about this is it's designed for those stick baits, those Yamamoto Senkos. That's what I love to throw it with. And it's going to be awesome. You're going to have the centering pin. You're just going to be able to screw this bait on. And like I said, it's perfectly designed to fish weedless, just like this, with your favorite stick bait. Of course, that's going to be a Yamamoto Senko, just like that. So, you know, there's a variety of shaky heads out there, but this is the perfect one when you're throwing that little bit bulkier stick bait. And the stick bait series owner nailed it. Like I say, perfect hook. It's a perfect angle to not get snagged, but to penetrate those fish and not lose those fish. So just one of my favorites. It's already in stock. You guys may or may not have heard about it. Some people have been keeping it secret.
Absolutely.
But here it is for a stick bait.
Awesome. That's the owner Ultrahead in the stick bait series. Like you said, available right now at tacklewarehouse.com. Don't miss out. Head on over to the website, check it out, get you some. They definitely catch fish. Do not miss it. All right, next up in the owner booth, I've got a new friend here, Jacob Walker, joining me and Cody, talking about some awesome, awesome new owner products. This is the owner Roundhead XL and the Flashy Harness. Some really, really awesome cutting-edge technology baits that you may or may not have seen, but also just fish catching machines, and these guys are here to tell you all about it. We're gonna head on over to Jacob and hear exactly what he's got to say.
Yeah, so this is the new owner Roundhead XL. It's offered in a 4 and 5/0. It's very similar to the Range Roller, but this is going to be great for the 6, 7-inch Sakamata, even an 8-inch. It's been my personal favorite this year. I won the Tackle Warehouse Invitational up on Lake Champlain throwing a Sakamata, and this fits those bigger baits. I think that's something that a lot of guys are missing on. A lot of guys are throwing the 4, 5-inch style baits, and if you want to catch some big fish, you put a 6-inch, 7-inch Sakamata in your hand, and you can catch some real big ones. But it's offered in a 5, 8, 10, and 12 grams, so I'm really excited about it. It's been it's very successful for me, so y'all be sure to check it out.
Absolutely, and I think Cody had the Flashy Harness over here, man. I'm sure that you probably got a little bit of time on the water. That is one that I am just stoked about.
Yes, you know, the Flashy Harness, this was a must-have really in this industry right now, and Owner Hooks nailed it. And what is so cool about this, you know, underspins have been a really big player probably for the last 10, 15 years, but you had to have whatever head it came with, right? If you didn't like the head design, that was going to be a problem. So with the Flashy Harness, you can put it on whatever head you want to put it on. If there's a certain head you want to put it on, you clip it in, it's going to slide down the shank of the hook, your soft plastic's going to go right, you know, just going to go right through and secure it on there. So it makes it really nice. We're going to have a medium and a large. Same size blade, the wire is going to be a little bit different, but it makes it like a customizable underspin. Really, really cool. That gets a lot of bites, and I find this thing super helpful and useful on tour, and definitely going to help you get a lot more bites.
Awesome. Both these products, the flashy harness and the Roundhead XL by Owner, coming soon to Tackle Warehouse. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you look for that drop. Head on over to the website, check out all the ICAST coverage from Owner. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Cody, Jacob,
Pleasure.
thank you guys so much for sticking around and telling us how to catch fish on the Owner products.